Hi, what's up, guys? Welcome to 说说 Chinese, 说说中文. I'm Shuo. Today we're going to talk about how to use 把. Firstly, let's make some points clear. 1. 把 doesn't have an English equivalent. 2. The closest translation of 把 is to take or to grab, but they're actually not the same thing. 3. You may know that the regular Chinese sentence structure is subject, verb, and object. 4. You can find it in all kinds of textbooks or teaching materials that the 把 structure is subject plus 把plus object plus verb and its result. I guess you may have learned 把 in your school or by yourself, and you feel so confused, so you come to my video. You may have wondered many times that, why the heck should I learn 把? And it just makes the sentence structure so much more complicated. Alright, calm down. It is because the Chinese language tends to put the most important part of the emphasis at the end of the sentence. So what if we want to emphasize the verb and its result? We need something or someone, kind of like a police officer, to take the object at the end of the sentence out and put it before the verb, so that the verb and its result can be at the end of the sentence and therefore be the emphasis of the whole sentence. Now let's review the 把 structure. I hope it makes more sense now. I would say when we want to emphasize the verb, the action, and its result, we use 把. I know it still sounds confusing. How about this? Every time when you do an action to an object, and you're not sure whether you have to use 把 or not, ask yourself 2 questions. First, does the action have an impact on the object? Or even more simply, does the object have change? Question number 2, and I cannot emphasize this question more, is the impact that we just talked about in question number 1. Is it important? Does the influence matter? Does the result or the change of the object matter? If you say yes to both of these 2 questions, go ahead and use 把. Let me show you in an example. I have some water left here, so I'm gonna drink it. I drink water. This is I do an action to an object. I drink water. Now, I finished the whole bottle and the bottle is empty. So the result of the water or the change of the water is there's no water left in the bottle. The amount of the water has been changed. So I say yes to the question number 1. Then imagine that my brother comes in. He just came back from a football game. He really wants to drink some water, so he asked me, do you have any water left? And I say, oh, whoops, I'm sorry. 我把水喝完了. 我把水喝完了. I used 把 structure here because I also said yes to the question number 2. Is the impact important? Of course it's important because there's no water left, so my brother has no water to drink. That's why I need to use 把 structure. 我把水喝完了. Another perfect example that comes to my mind is the famous Halloween videos. I told my kids I ate all the Halloween candy.
Last night, while you guys were sleeping, me and Daddy got really hungry and we ate all your Halloween candy. We're sorry.
Okay, back. If you haven't watched the full video yet, there's lots of similar videos on YouTube. Now let's focus on something more interesting, Chinese grammar. So in this video, the mom did the action, which is ate, to an object, which is the Halloween candy. Does the action to eat has an impact to the candy? Of course it has. The candies are finished up. Is the result important? Of course it's important because this is all the video about, all this prank about. So let's say you already know that the Chinese word for candy is 糖, second tongue. And imagine you are a Chinese parent. What will you say to your kid? Great. 我把你的糖吃完了。我把你的糖吃完了。Here I have some scenarios for you to decide whether you should use 把 or not. First, I am sleeping. Will you use 把? No, you don't, because you're doing an action, sleeping, but there's no object, so you don't have to mention the impact or whether the impact is important. You just simply say 我在睡觉. The second one, I watched TV. Oh, now you have an action and you have an object, TV. But does the action, you watch it, have any impact on the TV? No, actually not. The TV doesn't change. So you just simply say 我看了电视. I washed my hands. Okay, so now we have an action to wash. We have the object, our hands. And the possible result is our hands are clean. So we say yes to the question number 1. But how about question number 2? Well, it depends. Let's say if you ordered pizza and you went to the bathroom and you washed your hands. Now you're going to grab one piece of pizza. And your roommate says, don't grab it with your dirty hand. And you say, oh, I just washed it. Now your hands are clean or not is really important. So in this case, you say yes to the second question. And you have to use 把 structure, which is good. 我把手洗干净了。我把手洗干净了。Let's see another example. Let's say you just wash your hands and you came out from the bathroom and your roommate just woke up and asked you, "No, dude, good morning, what did you just do?" And you say, "Oh, I washed my hands." I know that your hands are clean now, but is this the key point right now? Not really. Your roommate doesn't care at all whether your hands are clean or not. So in this case, you say no to question number 2, and you don't use 把 structure. You just simply say, 我洗了手. I hope these 3 examples can help you understand better whether to use 把 or not. There are more exercises in the description. Go check it and leave your answer in the comment down below. We can see that all the subject, verb, and object are easy to find. The only unsure part is the result. There are 2 kinds of commonly used result. The first one is what we call resultative complement. I know this word makes me sound a linguistic nerd, which I am, but the concept of it is actually really easy to be understood. In Chinese, sometimes we will add a word after a verb to show the result of the action. For example, 吃 is the action, 玩 is the result, 洗 is the action, 干净 is the result, 拿 is the action, 起来 is the result, 放 is the action, 下去 is the result. So all this 玩 干净 起来 下去 are what we call resultative complement here. So in 把 sentence, you can say 我把饭吃完了。我把衣服洗干净了。我把书拿起来了。我把书放下去了。The second kind of commonly used result can also include a preposition. For example, 我把书放在桌子上了。I take the book and put it on the desk. 我把书放在桌子上了。I put my book on the desk. 我要把衣服放进衣柜。I'm going to take my clothes and put them into the closet. 我要把衣服放进衣柜。I'm going to put my clothes into the closet. 请你把我的钱还给我。Please take my money and return them to me. 请你把我的钱还给我。Please return my money. The last thing that I'm going to mention about 把 is if you have any other parts that you want to insert into the sentence, like 想、要、打算、不能、没有 put them before the word 把。For example, 我想把这瓶啤酒放进冰箱。我打算把车停在商场。你不能把我的东西拿走 etc. Alright, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel. I will upload interesting and useful videos about Chinese language and Chinese culture every week. And if you have any questions or suggestions, please tell me your wonderful idea in the comment down below. I'm sure from 说说中文 I will see you in my next video. 再见. The last thing that I'm going to mention. Yeah, I got it. Yay, I just finally know how to use 把 structure.